Hi, this is Gene Monterastelli, the editor at tappingqanda.com. Welcome to day 14 of our 30-day tapping challenge. I can't believe we have been at this for 2 weeks. If you've been with us for the entire time, if you've just joined us in the last couple of days, or if today is your first day tapping with us, I'm really, really glad that you are here. If you are new to this and you'd like to receive a notification every single morning in the month of November as we do these tap-alongs, all you need to do is go to tappingqanda.com/30-day. That's tappingqanda.com/30-day. And every single morning, you'll get a little notification reminding you to come and tap along with us here and join the global tapping community. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to do some tapping for not having our emotions feel like burdens. Because our emotions can feel exactly that, especially those negative emotions. They can slow us down, they spend our energy, they make it harder for us to be present to what's going on. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to tap, not to dismiss our emotions, but to create a healthy relationship with them. So tap on the side of the hand, take a nice big deep breath, and just move from tapping point to tapping point, repeating after me. I recognize the fact as a human, I have an emotional experience. As a human, I'm constantly getting information from my subconscious mind. And much of that information comes in the form of the emotions that I'm feeling. And the reason that I feel emotions is because my system wants me to be safe. Each emotion I feel is just a piece of information. Frustration means I want better. Overwhelm means I don't feel like I have enough time or resources. Anger is letting me know of attacks. Sadness is pointing out that is important that has been lost. And so every time I feel an emotion, it is just my subconscious mind trying to communicate with me to be safe. And even though I can appreciate all of that, I also recognize the fact emotions are costly. They cost me energy. I can feel them in my body. They get in the way of taking action. They can make it hard for me to think. And so feeling emotions sometimes can feel as if I'm carrying a backpack full of bricks. It is something that costs me energy, but doesn't always feel useful. Even though I know my emotions are trying to keep me healthy and safe, I'm also allowed to have them feel like a burden. I'm allowed to see how they make things harder sometimes. And I give myself permission to recognize the fact I can hear my emotions and release my emotions without having to carry them around all the time. I want my emotional self to know I hear it loud and clear. I want my emotional self to know it is possible for me to experience my emotions without having every moment defined by those emotions. I can appreciate my emotions' intent without having to love and experiencing them all the time. I give myself permission to know it is safe for me to feel and release my emotions. Nice deep breath. Emotions are just information. They point out things that are really useful, and they're great until they're not. And so it's okay to be overwhelmed and disappointed because our emotions are there. But when that happens, instead of fighting the emotions, recognize where they're coming from and then give them permission to release. Now that you've finished your tapping for today, there's 3 things you can do. Mark your tracking sheet. Comment down below on what you learned. Invite a friend to tap. And as you look at the screen right now, you will also see the playlist of every single tap along audio on the website. If you need to do some more tapping, click the list and tap along. If not, I will see you tomorrow in the challenge.